episode 3843. Keep it in context.
Moms, it's time to rediscover, rejuvenate, and renew who you are in mind, body, and spirit. Welcome to Create Your Now, Your Best Selfie, the show to help you do just that. Here's your host, certified life coach, personal trainer, and nutritionist, Christiane Wargo.
Happy day. How's your week going? No, seriously, what's happening? Because I want you to really think about where you're headed. Not where you are, but where God wants you to go. And in the midst of all of it, you got to keep it in context. For those of you who are brand new to Create Your Now, welcome to this incredible family. I'm so delighted of your presence. If you already haven't had the opportunity, you want to head on over to createyournow.com, where you can learn more and sign up for the Kisses newsletter, the Keep It Simple strategy, everyday solutions to live, love, and impact. All right. What is really going on? If you had to put on a scale of 1 to 10, how's your life hanging right now? Be honest with yourself. Are you caught in a season of chaos? Are you maybe in the season of it's so calm that it's like, I'm waiting for the earthquake to land? Or maybe you have no idea because you just keep going. You're just putting one foot in front of the other, burning the candle at both ends, and that's how you're getting by. I get it. Life comes at you at all angles. And there are times that we just have no idea what we're supposed to do. But life isn't meant to be this nonstop juggling act where you're trying to master everything all at once. Yet too many of us fall into that trap of spreading ourselves like way too thin, losing sight of what actually matters. If you want to live intentionally, not just reacting to chaos, you must keep it in context. Because without that, you're handing the reins over to confusion and overwhelm. You're going to find yourself in a pickle. And while pickles might taste great on a sandwich, being stuck in a pickle, well, it won't ever get you anywhere great. Nobody starts a journey thinking they'll fail. Did you? Did you want to have kids and say, oh, you know what? I'm going to be the worst mom ever. Most of us don't start out like that. Did you say, oh, I want to be a doctor, or I want to be an attorney, or I want to be the trash collector, I want to be an NFL player, I want to be an electrician, whatever you want to be. Did you say, I cannot wait to fail at that? No, we don't say that. Now, do we hit brick walls when we're going through our journey to get where we want to go? Of course we do. But nobody starts a journey thinking they'll fail. When people go after what they know is theirs, they do so with focus and confidence. I have a plan. Even if they don't know what they don't know, they have a plan. They try with confidence. That single-minded drive is why the world has Nobel laureates, breakthroughs in technology, advancements in science and medicine, and you cannot forget innovations like automobiles and airplanes. This is stuff that we rely on a daily basis. They didn't fixate on every possible obstacle or exaggerate problems into crisis. Those crises didn't have to happen. Did they face some? Of course they did. But they treated challenges as what they really were. Steps in the process. Remember those steps? Yeah. One step at a time leads to miles of greatness. That's the journey you're on. Keep it in context. Because when life hits you hard, and it will, pause. Take a deep breath. And I know when I think about it, I say that a lot, but part of that comes from my father. He said, stop and smell the roses. I think he realized that in his life, he was always spinning his wheels. He was always going in a positive manner for most part, right? For the most part, he was going where he believed God wanted them to go, right? Him and my mom. But I also know that he was trying to help everybody. And sometimes he just needed to stop and smell the roses. And what happened is he had children. He noticed them specifically me, trying and to keep going. And I didn't just want to reach excellence. I wanted perfection. And we all know that doesn't land real well. So when life does come at you, pause, take a deep breath, stop and smell the roses. Keep what's happening in perspective. Don't blow things out of proportion, but don't dismiss them either. You got to honor your feelings, but don't hang out there long, because your feelings are going to keep you stuck. Learning resilience and saying, you know what, I can do this. I'm going to keep trying. Having that endurance, the determination, means acknowledging your current position without losing sight of your destination or your ability to get there. Sometimes you have to stumble in order to rise. Let me say that again. Sometimes you have to stumble in order to rise. You're destined for greatness. God created you on purpose for a purpose. And we hear that over and over again in our heads. We're told that. We're told from the pulpit. We're told from me. We're told maybe from your upbringing. Maybe you've even read books. Okay, I was created on purpose for a purpose. What does that mean? Right? Screaming from the inside. What does that mean? Really? God has a plan for you. That's what that means. And He's going to help guide you. And you're going to go through this amazing journey. So then when you're done here at your temporary home here on earth, He's going to allow and open up the gates wide in heaven for you. You're destined for greatness. But if you want to stay stuck, caught in the same place doing the same thing, then that's where you're going to remain. And here's the truth that really no one else can do for you. The only person who can get you unstuck is you. As many times as I come on here, and we have thousands upon thousands upon thousands of podcast episodes. We have hundreds of TV shows. We're gaining more. And by the way, we're revamping the website, right? Hopefully, cross my fingers. I hate to say this, but I don't know. I will be grateful Thanksgiving that we have everything up and running. We're going to have our PJ party. We're going to start doing that. It's going to be at least once a month. We're going to see how it goes. I know, guess what? We're going to have technical difficulties. Why? Well, because it's kind of a technical thing. You don't have to travel anywhere. You just get to be on your computer or watch online or stream it on your TV. Put it on your tablet, whatever works for you. And you get to show up. And you get to interact. More to come on that later. Stay tuned here on the podcast and on the TV show, which you can watch, of course, every Tuesday on pray.com. 11:30 a.m. Eastern, 10:30 a.m. Central, and 8:30 a.m. Pacific. Sometimes I count the other way, and it's so just I cannot keep everything, in my head always. But you get it, right? But sometimes even that, we're like, what is going on with our life? Where is this balance that we're looking for? And it's really not balance. The month of October is a big month for our family. There are a lot of birthdays in the month of October. When I say a lot, literally it's on two hands. And actually probably more like 2 hands and almost 2 feet. I kid you not. I feel like every day is a birthday in the month of October. It's a great month, but it's a busy month. And I'm like, okay, another note, another text, another card, another gift. And I love it. Don't get me wrong. But I must say, 2 of the most special birthdays, besides my children, are my grandbabies. And we're celebrating them this month, and it's so fun. And one of the things that we decided to do, Grandma and Papa did, meaning me and Papa, we decided to get this balancing type of apparatus. And it's not a balance beam, but it's really cool, and it has these stepping stones too, and they can kind of configure it however they want to. So it could be like down a long hallway or in their bedroom or in a small thing in a circle. It's fun. Or they can use them separately, and you can build off of it. So I thought that's a great thing because you can do a lot in a small space and you can take it apart and store it. Lovely, right? So it doesn't have to have this big space all the time. So I fell in love with it. Papa agreed. I'm like, okay, we're doing that. And so as I'm thinking about this, we walk on the balance beam of life, thinking we've got to be perfect. But then we come to this kind of stepping stone. And what do we do with it? The texture's different. Ouch, it's pokey. Or, ooh, it's kind of weird. It feels more like, I don't know. Sometimes it's hot. Sometimes it's cold. And it's really not about balance. It's more about harmony. How can you connect your foot on the terrain that you're at? And how can you carry it to the next step, to the next step, to the next step? How are you connecting your heart to the terrain of your life? The next step, the next breath, the next decision, the next heartbeat. The only person who can get you unstuck is you. I want to show up here for you every day, and I do. For the most part, we had a few hiccups, right? Early 2025, I did. Yep, I did. Things that I didn't think I was going to have, double pneumonia, falling into the swimming pool, climbing the icebergs of Alaska in my deep south swimming pool. Kind of crazy. Yes, it is. But that's what my life was like. Hurdles I had to literally and figuratively climb over. But I had to learn to keep it in context. I had to honor, number one, I wasn't doing well. I was sick. But then I didn't hang out there long. When I was ready, I came back. I was able to build and build. What are you willing to go after? Because no one else will fight your battles for you or make tough decisions for you. That's not a weight to dread. It's a power to claim. It's yours. So keep it in context. Think about your situation right now. You know what it is. You're right there. You've got it. It's in your head. You feel it in your heart. Maybe it's like, oh, that sucker punch again to the gut. Keep it in context. Maybe you're caught in a season. Okay, this too shall pass. Or maybe you're like, oh man, I just have to keep driving and driving and driving this home because for such a time as this. What is it for you? Stay focused on the path that matters, the one that God has you on. And when distractions or setbacks or doubts creep in, they're going to. It's going to happen. You're going to want to get stuck in that lazy boy recliner. Remind yourself of this. You're not here to sit in a pickle. You're here to own your greatness. Become who God is creating you to be. You're destined for greatness, my friend. Are you ready to keep going? Go in peace. Be present. Be incredible. Be you. I love you so very much. I cannot wait to see you on the other side. Blessings, hugs, and lots and lots of love. We'll talk to you real soon. Have a glorious, blessed day. Bye-bye.
Feeling inspired, ready to train for life and love your journey? Visit createyournow.com for more incredible resources to help you along the way. We'll see you next time on Create Your Now, Your Best Selfie. And remember, always be sure you consult your physician before beginning any health and fitness plan.